Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Hey, bitches. Wow, Bethenny, wow. That's all I have to say today. We are definitely getting into that today. Just so y'all know, we took one for the team. The team is our listeners, and we listened to part 1 and 2 of Bethenny and Rachel on the Just Be pod. And
I only listened to part 1. I'll be honest. I didn't get to part 2.
I took one for the team.
I listened to part 2 and
Darcy
1.
And I took one for the team.
Good for you.
Well, when
guys.
I saw it, I sent it out. I was like, all right, who's going to take one for the team and listen? I was like, I know it's not going to be Amanda.
Oh, God. I really didn't want to, but...
For some reason, she's all over my TikTok FYP, and I'm like, I can't. I have too much.
Your
of her in my
algorithm's
life.
off, babe.
I know. I'm really into the Manolo scandal by her, though. She got ripped off at TJ Maxx. So I'm really into that. So it was kind of hilarious.
After the video of her eating the crab in a plastic bib, I was like, I'm all set. It was terrifying.
Well, before we get into the Bethenny of it all, first, we just wanted to say that we moved to Fridays.
Hey.
If you're a dedicated listener, you'll recognize that we did not have a podcast post on Wednesday because we have moved to Fridays. We wanted to make sure we covered all the content of the week. Plus, we like to get a little more litty on Thursdays than we do on Tuesdays when we record. So I think we're all in for a better time.
Yay.
Exactly.
Feeling loosey-goosey.
And then we also just wanted to thank y'all because we have over 1,000 followers on Instagram, and that's like a huge deal to us. It's a big accomplishment. I know, like I shed a little tear. I was like, wow, we did it. We made it. 1,000 followers.
It's cool.
Yeah, and we appreciate you all. And now that we know that some of you are actually out there listening, we just wanted to thank you.
So they're not bots?
Not bots. No store-bought followers here.
All right, no need to contact Diana and get to the bottom of things then.
No, I'm calling.
I'm not opposed to buying followers. I'll put that out there. If we need to, I will.
Okay,
I'll take one for the team in my bank account.
Let's get into the news of the week. We had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of filming of shows that are coming up. We had a couple of trailers drop. It's been a good week. Let's see. Vanderpump. We have cast is just continuing to film. There was a couple of weird things that surfaced. One, there was that weird photo of Lala where it looked like she's hugging Sandoval, which is
I can't believe that.
Weird.
Was she hugging him?
I feel like no. If she was, it was an awkward hug. So I feel like maybe she was trying to duck under him to hug someone else.
Okay.
I don't know. And he went for it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We heard that Billie Lee is supposedly coming back to film with Tom, which bye Billie Lee.
Oh, did you guys see Tom went blonde? Not Sandoval.
Oh, Tom Schwartz. Yeah. And I actually think he looks really cute.
Oh, really? I think it looks awful.
He looks washed out.
I'm not a fan.
I like it, but I really liked Eminem too when I was younger.
Remember when we went to 8 Mile together and they showed his butt?
Me, you, and your brother.
Yeah.
Your dad had to get us the tickets. We were too young.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good time.
Good times.
So the other weird post, I don't know if you guys saw it. I think I sent it to you. That they were filming Let's See You Next Tuesday, and they were all filing into SUR. And Ariana was walking directly in front of Tom.
Yeah.
It was weird. And it looked like the old days of them walking near each other. It was a little odd.
I don't know. The whole crew was walking in, so I feel like they just might have had a quick meeting and then walked in for filming. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. But Darcy did text, I'm calling it now, they fucked.
No, I did.
That was you.
Say that.
I thought it was Darcy.
I said I'm starting a rumor they fucked.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be surprised since they're still living together, right? So
yeah,
wouldn't surprise me. And I'm doing a rewatch of Vanderpump Rules because I'm on maternity leave and I don't really have anything else going on. And
Except raising a baby.
Yeah, I mean, she's here right now. So if you hear any baby noise in the background, it's because she's here.
Hey, Summer.
But Ariana she's not nice in the beginning. Maybe it'll be better, but I don't know.
No, she's not. No, honestly, I feel like I was not a fan of her prior to all of Scandival.
Oh, okay.
I don't think a lot of people were.
A lot of people weren't. She was miserable cunt, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, and she
I
was
mean,
really nasty to Kristen.
She's real. I forgot. This was like 10
She's
years ago.
nasty.
It started
she was
in
really nasty
2013.
to Stassi too. Like,
I mean,
she's
Stassi is a
nasty.
raging bitch, though. Let's be honest.
But
Stassi
she's our
is
raging bitch.
But she's Stassi.
I mean, I'm all for it, so I think it's kind of hilarious.
Okay, I'll say this. When Stassi was trying to, like, be nice and get in her good graces, like, she wouldn't let it go. And I'm just like, what did she really do to you? Honestly?
Exactly. I mean, so, well, anyway.
Yeah. Well, keep us posted on the rewatch. I think a lot of people are going back, especially people that only tuned in now. Like,
yeah.
I'm... if you heard
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't remember like 10 years ago, so it's like rewatching again because, like I said, it's 10 years ago. I don't fucking remember what happened.
Well, when you're rewatching, just make sure you rewatch our boy Jax.
I love him.
He's so funny. I'm a Jax fan and a Jax apologist, just so y'all know. Love him.
Nope, I'm on same
and I'm
same
totally watching both of his spin-offs. One, they're filming the spin-off with like all the other Kristen Doty and weird cast. And then he's going to be on an E! show called House of Villains, which I'm pumped for. I'm pumped for. I'm excited. I mean, it's people that I love. Johnny Bananas. I Love New York, Tiffany Pollard.
I love New York.
Shout out Utica, New York.
Hey, Sister Patterson.
Yeah, you know Sister Patterson's making an appearance.
Oh yeah, for
Omarosa. Like it's good. Bobby Lights. Do you guys watch? You guys don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but I still watch it. Bobby Lights is on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm pumped. I'm excited for it. So I'll definitely be watching that. We got a couple of announcements just by way of like when things are premiering. So Married to Medicine's coming out November 5th. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is coming out September 5th. The trailer came out. What did you guys think?
I'm excited to see Mary again.
Oh,
like she is just a little kookadoo. And insanity. I just love her on my screen.
I think she's hilarious. I know people are like, she's a grifter. She's a grifter, but you know what? All of them, not all of them, I won't say, but a lot of them are. And you know what? It is what it is. And I'm entertained, so I'm going to watch. Okay. And I love her.
I have to talk about the cast photo because what in the fuck was Angie K wearing? Like, she looked like a fucking stripper mermaid. What was she wearing? It was awful. It was awful. And the chin implant that she probably isn't admitting to makes her face look like an extra long.
Yeah, I don't understand. The only thing I know. I was like, wow, this woman has like an abnormally long.
I know. I said her head is shaped like an almond.
I don't think chin implants are like fantastic.
People love a chin implant. I'm not into that. I like to leave my chin where it is.
Yeah. Stassi needed the chin implant. Like it did wonders for her. So like if you're a no chin bitch, like the implant works. But like if you're already working with something, just let it be.
I went to college with a girl who had a chin implant. She got a chin implant and a nose job. And it looked good. She's pretty. She's pretty now.
That's good for her. Angie K took it a little too far. Also, it's like the Kardashian like middle part too. Like it's all of it. It's like her face looks like it was stretched out like silly putty or something. There's a new girl, Monica, and I guess she's broke. So that's fun.
Oh yeah, she could. She was like, I bought a Louis Vuitton purse. Me too, bitch. Actually, my husband bought it for me, but
yeah. So apparently she's like getting divorced for a second time from the same person.
That'll do it.
I think, and she has like a million kids. I think.
Well, that'll do it. Fucking kids ain't cheap. I got 3 of them. Let me tell you.
I'll find the bio and let you all know. But also, did you guys see that Lisa Barlow, when she posted the cast photo, New Girl was not in it? She's like already shading the new bitches.
I love that.
She's starting.
All right, this is Monica's bio. Portuguese Colombian Monica Garcia is introduced to the group through her friend Angie. Ugh, of course. But the women quickly realize they recognize her through another familiar face. An excommunicated ex-Mormon, Monica is raising her 4 children on her own and running her baby product business. To add to her plate, she's dealing with divorcing her husband for the 2nd time and navigating a volatile relationship with her mother. Blunt, opinionated, never afraid to speak her mind, Monica has no problem saying what she's thinking, even if it lands her in hot water with other women.
Oh,
I'm here for it.
Wait, so who do you think the other person that she was associated with was? Jen Shaw? It says they recognize her through another familiar face.
Maybe not Jen Shaw. What's her name? The one Mary called inbred looking. Why can't I think of her name?
Heather?
Yes, Heather.
Yeah.
Because Heather and
so hard.
Heather and Jen Shaw were close, and she's close with Angie K, right? Heather or no?
What? Yes. The other
Meredith.
The other Angie.
Oh yeah, Angie
Not
Harrington.
Angie K. Yeah,
which
Angie
I'm gonna
Harrington.
miss Angie Harrington.
I honestly would have rather seen Angie Harrington full time.
I mean, if your husband is making troll accounts, I want
if your
every
husband
single
has a
part of
Finsta,
that.
I want you on this show.
Yeah. If he is trolling, I want him in my life. I need him.
God.
It's everything.
We talked last week a ton about Below Deck Down Under. I did want to just kind of take a moment too, just to kind of like thank our fans and supporters, and to just like, you know, send also like a little shout out just to like the Below Deck Down Under squad, because everyone was really supportive of our pod, and it seemed like everyone was really happy that like someone was covering it in the depth that we went. So shout out to everyone that listened. And I have to say this fucking psychopath Laura, like, I'm putting this bitch on blast. Like, I have to end her. First of all, she made page 6. Congratulations to her.
Hey, no bad press. Never mind. I stopped. Never mind. Move on. Yeah.
No press is bad press.
I reposted her post where she was pretty much just like, you're fighting harassment with harassment, and like posted a picture of her and Luke hugging and like all this shit. And I reposted it and I said, I've never seen someone in greater need of a PR team. If you're not going to own your shit, please stop talking. And she messages us and she says, you have no clue what reality TV is, and I have my PR. And I said, I think you should focus on learning what reality is, and your PR is not helping you. I suggest hiring a new team. She goes, you have no idea. Just stay tuned. All will reveal soon. Thank you for your interest. You don't even know slightly who and what you're supporting. And I just couldn't answer her anymore after that. I unfollowed her. But she still follows us, apparently. But
Red flag, you're on blast. On the you'll see. It's coming. You'll see.
That is my biggest Bravo pet peeve. The you'll see. Bitch,
we're
never
going to
see anything.
You will all know the truth. No.
I'm going to need to turn down my mic.
Sorry, Summer.
No, she can't hear you. I got my headphones on.
No, she heard me. Summer.
She needs to know.
Oh my God. So I'm just putting that bitch on blast, and then I think we're done with her after that. I really can't anymore.
Yeah. We don't need to keep giving her the press, honestly. As Darcy said.
No more press.
Bad press is still press.
Nope.
Moving over to Summer House. It was no press is good press.
No press is bad press.
Okay.
Like, there's no such thing as bad press.
Okay. There isn't.
Yeah.
What
All
is
press
it?
Is good press. All press is good press.
All right, I'm done.
Why?
Because we're all saying it so differently.
Isn't it all press is good press?
I said
no press is bad press.
Bad press.
It all means the same thing. What the fuck?
Bad press is still press.
Press your button-down shirt. Got it.
God. Anyway, okay, let's go.
So moving over to Summer House, it was Lindsay's birthday. There was a whole cast photo. Everyone was there. It was lovely to see. Looks like it's going to be a fun summer. And then Lindsay had her bridal shower the next day. All girls were there except Paige.
I saw that.
Maybe she had something to do. Maybe she had Giggly Squad or something.
Maybe
and
she
Rachel,
wasn't invited.
Dearest Rachel, did the florals, and they were beautiful. And it looked beautiful, and it looked really. I'm happy to see her and Danielle back together again.
I'm mad that Carl showed up in a full white suit. That's about 14
What would you expect him to show up in?
I'm not surprised.
Have you ever seen him wear anything that wasn't white and linen?
No, it's so obnoxious. The white pants.
Just loves it.
I loved that he walked in as she was holding a vibrator that someone had just gifted her.
Oh my God,
that little tidbit. That's the gift in her hands, is a vibrator.
That's a gift that keeps on giving. Other celebrations include Jen Fessler's 55th birthday. She had a surprise party. All of Ranjay was there. Everyone was like spotted filming, like walking in, walking out, the whole cast. Teresa and Jen Aiden were spotted outside, and someone claims that Teresa was like, I'm not doing it, but you couldn't hear anything, so I don't really know what she was saying, but they all looked beautiful. They all showed up. Happy birthday, Jen Fessler.
I'm kind of mad they're filming in the summer again, I'll be honest with you. It's like,
at least it's the end of summer, though, because they just started. Okay. So hopefully we'll at least get like fall. Like, get us to Thanksgiving.
Maybe like a Halloween, a Thanksgiving.
Bring back the sprinkle cookie episodes.
Exactly.
Bring back Christmas. We need it. Candy and the Gang got renewed for season 2. I was kind of shocked because it was fine. But
I'm not going to watch it.
I don't need to
I'll
watch
be
it
honest.
again.
I didn't watch it the first time.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
It was fine. But it's like not anyone you know except her and Todd. So, like, who cares?
I'll be like, snooze fest anyway.
Other Atlanta news was Kenya was now on Carlos King, and she didn't really say much that, like, you wouldn't expect her to say. She's pissed that she's never gotten any spinoffs.
Oh,
and
really?
she thinks the network is, like, punishing her because she didn't put her marriage and, like, wedding to Mark Daly on.
I mean, well, that's what'll happen.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
And she also said that, like, she will, like, give Nene her flowers, and, like, Nene, she does miss having her because she, like, brought a lot to the table, basically.
Okay.
Not that she misses her as a person, but. And that's pretty much it. Watch What Happens Live is done until Labor Day, so that's a half an hour of my life I get back every night until Labor Day.
Especially on Sundays. That's
great. Oh my god, it's so much. Yeah, and it was a snore this week. Jessel, I don't need Jessel on Watch What Happens Live. All she did was like like everything everyone said. She just gave like a weird laugh. And Michael Rappaport, like, he's so funny, but like she's such a lame that he couldn't even be that funny. So it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. Do you guys want to talk about the Bethenny of it all?
I think we have to, but I don't want to.
All right, let me just say one thing.
Start us off. Kick us off.
She pitched a show to Bravo in March 2023, and it was denied. So if she has so many issues with reality TV, why has she done so much reality TV? And not even on Bravo. She did that show on E! That I think got canceled after the first couple of episodes. Or was it HBO? Whatever it was. It was like The Apprentice, but it didn't work out, so.
Because she's a fucking hypocrite.
Thank you.
That is why.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's combating exploitation with further exploitation.
Yes. Yes.
Not to quote Laura, harassment with harassment.
She never comes off as genuine. And, like, I get the principles of it. Like, yeah, people should make royalties when this stuff goes on to stream. Like,
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree
with it, but she is not the messenger for it because Bethenny's never looked out for anyone but Bethenny.
Yeah. No, that's what she wants. She wants royalties for people still talking about her.
Yeah.
I feel two ways about it. I'll be honest. Like, I do feel like you would not have had an opportunity for any sort of royalty compensation if the network did not put you on a platform, and the platform builds you up so that you can build all these other businesses and make money. And if you're not fucking smart enough to do that, then that's your own motherfucking fault.
You're right.
So I feel that way about it. But then I also agree, like, if the network is making tons of money on replay after replay after replay, and you're not even getting like a half of a cent from a replay, which does, like, a half a cent, like, that's like a negotiation I feel like could be made, right? You make a half a cent off every replay, like, you make a pretty good amount of money on residuals. So I think, like, yes, the contracts are a little one-sided Bravo, but I also feel like Bravo provides you a platform, and all these women and you know, their significant others have apron businesses now. So
yeah, they sell dick pic hats.
Yeah, so it's like they're giving you the
those
platform.
are your residuals almost,
right?
You know.
So
and
I
made. Go ahead.
No, I just don't agree that it's exploitation without compensation. Like, you are being compensated.
And I made a comment, like, you know, maybe they need the Kardashians lawyers because they made themselves billionaires off of this. But at the same time, the Kardashians is a brand, whereas the Real Housewives are the brand, and anybody can be a Real Housewife. You
exactly.
know, in
You're
the great words, in the great words of Abby Lee Miller, everyone is replaceable. So
I love when she quotes Abby Lee Miller.
And it's always the great words.
The great words.
She was a genius. She is a genius anyway. So the thing is that you have to, as Jenna said, build your own platform. You're getting a platform, and you need to build off of that. Those are your residuals.
Be fucking smart. I mean,
but I think too, and like, I'd be so interested to read through one of their contracts because like Bravo has to own the intellectual property of whatever a person says, because
listen
like
to the
Nene's
Bravo
gone. Because like Nene's gone. They still use her tagline. So people who are no longer on the show, they're still using their taglines. They're still promoting them.
I think also Bravo gets a cut of the business. I think Bravo gets a cut of whatever business that they make.
They do.
A
Bethenny clause.
Let's get into the Bethenny clause. But so let's start out with the pod. So first of all, she starts out by stating that like that Rachel's people reached out to her, that she didn't reach out to them. And I feel like she had to make that known because she's totally fucking exploiting this woman. How, like, it was a 30-minute podcast with 75 ads. Like, you are exploiting her. You're exploiting her. I just contributed. You're welcome.
I was actually listening and I was like, damn, this bitch has got a lot of ads. How did she get so many? Like, it was an obscene amount of ads.
Rachel didn't say anything that we, like, didn't know, I suppose. I mean, she blamed her love addiction for, like, what she did. She claimed that she learned how to be, like, a cheater from her castmates who were all cheaters.
That's such a cop-out.
Yeah, she says that these people were not her real friends. Sheena was not her BFF. She devalued Tom and Ariana's relationship and called them business partners and, you know, like, nothing we didn't know. Says Ariana went too far at the reunion. She talked a lot about Sandoval recording her masturbating without her consent.
Okay, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have to disagree because if you're on a FaceTime, you get a notification that you're being recorded.
Does it?
It does.
If somebody takes a screenshot, you get a notification.
So and so just took a screenshot. Yes. So I'm gonna have to call bullshit.
If that's the case, then it's bullshit. But like, if that's not the case and he genuinely did record her in like any sort of sexual interaction,
I don't know if they were on I don't know if they were on FaceTime. They could have been on Messenger.
She said FaceTime.
Oh, well then, she knew.
She said FaceTime, and whatever. I think either way, like, consent is important. Obviously, we titled our entire podcast last week "Consent," but I think that, you know, him stating like, "Hey, I'm recording you," would have been what was needed in that moment. But FaceTime tells you.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was a lot about that and then she went on to say in part 2 that he boycotted filming until he got editing rights because they had a conversation about how he didn't have her consent and he wouldn't film until they gave him editing rights so that he could edit that conversation out because it was on camera.
Do you think that's true?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
see Bravo playing ball with that.
Same thing. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't.
You mean the realm? The realm? Bethenny was like, protect the realm. Bravo is the realm.
It's not Game of Thrones. Like, just go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I'm glad I didn't listen to part 2, I'll be honest.
Part 2, it got worse.
It was more ads.
Yeah, it was a lot of ads. And then she said that Sheena did assault her. She has a permanent scar to prove it. Bethenny talked about the Bethenny clause, which is where Bravo gets money and like profits off of their brands when they put their brands on the show or they start a brand after they've started the show, which again, Bravo gave you the platform. So if you sign it, if you're going to agree to that, then you're signing knowing what you're getting into. Everyone has a lawyer that looks over these contracts. You know what you're getting yourself into. If you don't like it, don't get yourself into it. But then again, where would your platform be? So you've all done it. Like, you're not, no one's a victim here. Sorry.
Exactly. No one is a victim. Thank you.
Oh, we also have to say in part 1 that Bethenny tried to state that Rachel makes less than her interns. And I can't see Bethenny paying people well. So, and I heard that Rachel makes $350,000 last season.
Came out and said like,
which
she
I
made
don't know
just
if she
fine
would know
money.
that.
Yeah,
I don't think she would know that. Is she a producer?
Yeah, I think she might be. I think
so
she
might know. Yeah, it was a lot. She said that Kristen was starting to come out with like abuse allegations about James, but then Bravo hushed her by getting her on this spinoff with Jackson Brittany, which Kristen put out a film or a film, my 85
film.
She put out a live video today, or like just a recording of her stating that like she certainly wasn't hushed, but she does have a spinoff, and some of the things that Rachel said about James were true.
Yeah, it was in her book. It was in Kristen's book.
Yeah, which is how it all came up. She didn't just start talking about it. It's in her book. Yeah, it was a lot. One thing that I learned, therapist corner time, was that Rachel said she went to the Meadows for treatment, which is actually a really good treatment program. I've referred a lot of people there. It is like a drug addiction treatment center, but they have like a separate side, which is just for like mental health and like specifically codependency, love addiction. So like what she says she went to work on, like I do believe she does. She has a lot of the jargon down. So she did go to a good program. She wasn't like hiding away at like Passages of Malibu or something like that. So good for her. And she I know I listened to it at like 1.5 speed, so hard to really say, but she sounded like less of an idiot than she used to sound.
Mm. But also that could be her persona when she's filming. It's like a dumb blonde almost, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I don't think she needed to do, like, if she, you know, she's not coming back to Vanderpump. She said she's kind of like done with all of it. Then like, why do the podcast?
She's done now.
Because like everybody was off the Scandival train.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Secrets revealed, aired, and then we were all kind of over with it. Nobody's really talking about you anymore. So like, why bring it all back up again? And like, if you're trying to get that money, you didn't do a good job because you didn't come off as genuine and really remorseful. So like, you can't toe the line. You either have to be super remorseful or you have to play the villain. But like, the tiptoe in the middle is not working.
Bethenny like crying, reading to her what Ariana said to her at the reunion. I literally almost had to pull over and throw up on the side of the road. I'm like, shut the... Okay, this is my gripe with the whole thing. Bethany's never fucking watched Vanderpump. Like, why are you interviewing someone on something you've never seen?
Yeah.
Just like Howie Mandel.
That is Bethenny. It's Bethenny to a T. She is a person that has a lot of fucking opinions on things she has no fucking clue about.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I'm on one. I'm a little litty titty.
I like it.
Yay.
Happy. I have a high noon. It's good.
Good for you.
Peach
Not
flavor.
a lover boy?
Not a lover boy tonight. Now I gotta restock. You can only get them at Whole Foods. That's like that's a once every 2 week shop for me.
I love
Bougie.
Whole Foods.
Bougie
Love
bitch.
It's so good.
The other thing I have a gripe with is Bethenny going after Andy and LVP as if they were like mommy and daddy of Bravo and didn't protect Rachel. That bothers me.
Well, Rachel shouldn't have slept with her friend's boyfriend. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bethenny claimed that her private therapist says that the reunion was emotional abuse. Thank you.
It was a bit aggressive, but you know,
she fucked around and found out. Like,
it's fucking TV. Like, no one was gonna come to a show where they're like trying to get ratings and not like amp shit up times 25.
Exactly.
It's reality TV, which is not real life.
Yeah, exactly. Period. We can end it there.
Yeah, but part 3 will be out tomorrow.
Oh Jesus, there's another part?
Of course
it's 3
there
parts.
Is. It's Bethenny.
It's 3 parts.
Good
on
for
Just
you guys.
Be.
I love that you're so committed.
Well, I mean, when you listen to 2, like,
you gotta get that.
We're in it.
I'm in. We're in this thing. We're doing it for the fans.
All right, let me say, I'll be honest. I only made it halfway through the first episode.
I was listening to it while I don't know what I was doing. Laundry. It was on. I listened. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So many commercials.
Yeah. You know, I like that you could skip through the commercials, I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, I had no
Don't do that on
idea.
ours.
I was going to say that.
Don't skip our one little ad.
We need
listen to our ad. I never knew that you could change the speed until Amanda said it one day.
Oh, yeah.
And it changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it changed my life. I don't listen to anything at regular speed anymore.
Me either.
I am at 1.5 all the time.
Same.
Yeah.
You can listen to us at 1.5. I approve.
Listen to us at 3. I don't care. Just listen.
Just listen.
Just listen. Any other news that you guys saw that I missed?
I don't think so. I think you got it.
We're good.
We got it.
Okay. Lots of news. We're in that time period where we're like winding down some shows and kind of in the turnover. And I'm kind of glad because like the pummeling us with Bravo on Sunday and Monday and then leaving us dry the rest of the week is like,
it's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah. It's like getting fucked by a rabbit. It's like all at once and then nothing at all. I'm like, I don't know.
Come on, give me something on a Tuesday, bro.
Well, we didn't even have OC this week.
I know.
This week felt weird.
This week was weird. I didn't know what to do today. Check out our Instagram though, because we did post a little all about us. Just some fun facts about all of us. I think that we got a couple of people that unfollowed after I posted that my favorite housewife was Teresa.
Oh, well.
You gotta own it. You gotta
own it. I own it. I just think that she's a wonderful mother, that she's a really strong individual, that like no one could go to jail as gracefully as she did and like still take care of everything from afar. That's a woman I respect. I'm Italian. That's a woman I respect.
You do you, girl. You do.
I like her.
Thank you.
She's
I'm
a
fan. I'm a fan.
Thank you. All right, let's get into the shows of the week. So we haven't recorded since last Tuesday. So the last show would have been Real Housewives of Orange County, where they did the doppelganger party.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me all your thoughts.
It was so funny.
It was funny.
All of them dressing
amazing.
up.
It was hysterical.
Shannon really, really embraces a theme, and she's amazing every time. So Shannon for the win. She killed it.
Well, so Shannon and Gina have been having like a Twitter beef or an Instagram beef.
Oh, God.
They've been having one since Shannon was on Watch What Happens Live with Vicky, wearing an outfit that or a skirt that Gina had worn on Watch What Happens Live, and Gina like posted it like who wore it better. Imitation is flattery, which she spelled wrong, and like Shannon went back at her, and she was like, "I look better," and I'm like in my 50s, like just the whole thing. Anyways, so of course Shannon gets Gina. And I thought she did a like spitting image of Gina. Hideous sequins, ugly combat boots, tracks laid out, not stuck into your hat. Like it was spot on. Spot on.
Spot on.
And leave it to Gina to be offended. Oh my God, the worst time in my life. I'm like, this is a combination of your fashions over the years. How could this be the worst? Was every time the worst time in your life? I don't understand.
When you dress like that, yeah.
I mean, she's wearing the same outfit for multiple scenes this season. So again, it's going to be the worst time in her life.
Anyone can wear that black button-down dress.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was like a skirt and a fucking button-down. I probably have the same outfit in my closet.
Tamra was the best, dressed like Heather Dubrow. Perfect.
Well, like Tamra posted a picture of it, and like I thought it was Heather. I thought Heather posted this picture, and then I was like, funny. "Oh shit, that's Tamra."
It was the wig. The wig was really good.
It was the cheekbones. Her makeup artist did a good job.
Mm-hmm. I thought that when I had seen pictures of this before the show, I thought that Heather was dressed as Tamra. The wig was, she didn't, like Tamra wears those unitards. Like I thought that was who she was.
Who was she though? She was Jen,
She was
right?
Jen, yeah.
But Jen and Tamra are like exactly the same. So.
Yeah, and neither one of them have hair that color. Like she could have got a better wig.
Yeah, she didn't have a good wig, I will say. I thought Emily was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, agreed.
Who wore the deck? Who went to the deck and got the hat?
Jen.
Okay, that was funny.
She was dressed as Taylor. Taylor was Tamra, and all she did was wear like leg warmers and bring a dumbbell. It was not great.
Jen was great though. She had the cat.
Oh, she did have the cat from the memes.
And she went to the deck and got the hat because Taylor hangs out there all the time. And then Vicky came in with the keg, which was amazing.
Iconic.
Yes. Oh my God. Her just being her at the bar by herself, kicking the bartender out to open a bottle of wine. Like just classic. Classic.
I can't wait to go to visit my children in college and do keg stands. So that's all I have to say about that.
We have to talk about the end where Shannon loses her mind and turns into a crazy person again.
I mean, every time.
So funny. I have fights that paralyze me.
I'm not a crazy person. No, you kind of are. You kind of are.
You look like a crazy person.
But then how about everyone blowing up her spot in their confessionals?
I know.
They blew up
John
her
calls
spot.
her fat. I didn't like
that.
But
maybe they recorded this after John dumped her and they were like, let's just say that John's a piece of shit. Which was, I kind of liked it.
I'm sure. I just,
But I feel like we all knew that Shannon gets drunk and calls them when they fight.
Yeah, she's unstable.
Yeah, I don't think she knew that though, because when they were talking,
oh my God, the longest silence,
realization on her face. She was just like,
she was like, what?
Fuck.
What?
That was good. That was a good scene. She's like, you called me after you went to Vincent's or whatever it was, and she's like, oh.
Javier's. It's Javier's. They go to Javier's.
She's like, yeah, that night at Javier's. Shannon's like, she fucked up. She's like, in that moment, she knew.
She knew. She fucked up.
I guess you're right.
Before the season aired, I had said that there was that Terry cheating rumor, and that's why they moved to LA, and this is where it came out. And it is interesting because it does come out at the same time that they buy that penthouse in LA. Do you guys think Terry's a cheater?
No.
I think anyone could be a cheater, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Think, like, if there's a cheating situation, LA's not where I'm going to move to like, get away from temptations.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was just to have a smaller house, because he could have cheated right in their big house, in their mall house, and she wouldn't have even known. They could have been there.
He had a stroke. And Heather saved his life.
Yeah, like it's a, what is it, like a TIA, TBA? It's like a mini stroke kind of.
Oh, I don't know.
You were gonna say something, Amanda, about...
Oh, I was just saying, if Terry cheated, I don't think that she would bring that much energy to it.
No,
you know,
she didn't. She was like,
exactly. That's what I would do, though. That's what I would do. So I wouldn't be like, oh my God, my children are going to hear this. And I can't believe he would never. I wouldn't be like, so, you know what they say? Denial. What do they say about denial? You
not
deny
a river in Egypt.
Well, that. But no, when you... no, thou doth protest too much.
Oh yeah, thou doth protest too much.
Yes, you know, so that's what I wouldn't do. You know, I gotta stop with the fucking sayings. We're
done with the sayings and the puns today
because I can't get them. Anyway, you know what they say, thou doth protest too much, is because it's probably fucking true. So she didn't really protest. That's what I would do.
Well, I'm gonna say you all owe my boyfriend a huge apology. You will all see the truth.
Just wait.
Just wait.
My relationship is over. My relationship is over. It's over. It's over. I'm not a crazy person. You kind of are.
You know what?
David Bedore fucked protest too much. He did.
David Bedore fucked this bitch up. She's never going to be able to pick someone normal unless she just takes a lot of time to go to like wellness spas and therapy.
I mean, she should just chill.
Yeah, and stop drinking, probably. Stop drinking.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that.
Yeah, here for a good time, not a long time.
Exactly.
Anything else on OC?
No.
Yeah. So I guess it'll be back next week. It's okay. We're kind of midway, right? So like, is it doing it for you this season?
Oh, I love it.
You do.
It has its moments where I'm like super into it, and then other times I'm just like meh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When they all start talking shit about each other behind their backs, that's like what I'm into.
They do too many one-on-ones for me. I don't need that many one-on-ones.
Yeah, I don't need that much family. I feel like they're doing a lot of personal, and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't need to go to a pumpkin patch. Like, I love Shane Simpson, but I don't need to go to a pumpkin patch.
Yeah, let's go out to lunch. Let's go out to dinner.
Let's go to Nobu.
Let's have a theme party.
Yeah. Let's take a, what are those?
The 10, 15 minutes. Let's have more like 40 minutes.
No, the boats were called something, like a Jimmy or something. A Freddy. Something. They were called something specific.
Terry?
They were.
No, those specific boats that they took, they had a name. I'll have to look it up later.
Look it up.
Anyways, top of the week, top of the morning, we had Real Housewives of Atlanta. I cannot with Drew anymore. Yeah. I cannot. I'm over her.
Yeah, we can just not talk about her.
I don't want to talk about her. But she was the episode. I mean, fucking... Okay, why? I didn't understand the concept of her event. Why are we having a mental health day exploiting your sister's quote unquote mental mishap? It's not a mental mishap. You have bipolar disorder. It's like a lifelong thing. It's not going anywhere. You just need to manage it with medication.
It's not like an oopsie. Like if you're having a whole day
it wasn't an
dedicated
accident.
to it, talk about it. Don't make up cutesy little names for it.
Right. And like, so why are we doing this? But we're all wearing white like someone died. It's like we're having a celebration of life. And then we're going to do a drop it with Drew where we just look like we're punching the floor and stretching. What was happening? And no alcohol. Like, I don't need any of this shit.
Like,
thank you.
I'm sure people did other stuff, but like, it didn't look like anybody did anything except the women with their meditation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, here's the thing. I feel like they all have to put on events, and Drew failed. Her event failed. It was boring. I wasn't into it.
It's on brand.
I could do without the men, too, because I don't like any of the men, so...
Also, if I want to know about mental health, I'm certainly not going to Drew to learn about it.
Same.
Like, I'm gonna, like, no thank you. All set there.
I know, she was in, like, every scene.
Let's talk a little about Dr. Ken, because he is, like, he's becoming, like, the celebrity therapist. Like, he was Candace's therapist in an episode too.
Oh.
Yeah, I googled because I was like, I've seen him before, so I'm like, who else on Bravo has Dr. Ken worked with? And I like googled it, and it was like Candace's therapist, and it came up. So, and I'm pretty sure he's worked on other people too. But
Bravo has him on contract.
Probably so. Who was the guy that was like with Nene and then he did the like group therapy session for them? He was on a lot of shows. He's good. Get him back. We don't need Dr. Ken. He's not helping. Candace ain't any better, and neither are Ralph and Drew. Bye, Dr. Ken. Candy and Kenya, I just wanted to say that I feel like they are so disconnected that they had to like manufacture a whole scene with and bring back Shamia from the dead to like film something.
Yeah, I agree.
It was weird. And what do you guys think about surrogate sharing? It's not like a top.
I think it's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
I think
so. It's like either a good referral source or like weird.
I think it's a good referral.
All your babies walked out of that same vagina.
I don't like, people go through what they go through, so I don't want to judge anyone on if they want to expand their family. I think it's fine. To each their own.
I think too,
expand away.
Somebody else had it's a very intimate experience, but somebody else had something positive come from it, and that relationship was positive.
That's a good point.
So,
and if the baby came out healthy, like that to me would be like referral points, I guess. So Sanya, I always fucking say it wrong. Sanya announces her pregnancy, which like how many t-shirts can we buy to announce our pregnancy?
We're pregnant.
The limit does not exist.
We're.
Yeah.
Pregnant we're. And then the stupid photo, it's like, why did you do that? Just so you could make everyone look at the photo? Like you could have just turned around.
What I think is funny is her mom was like, "What's going on? I don't get it."
So funny.
I don't why I was dying. I'm like, "You're my type of person," because I would be oblivious. I'd be like, "What?"
So if you guys notice the time, well, we talked about it obviously, but if you listening notice like the timeline, like she would have had that baby already, so she actually miscarried that child. So she is pregnant right now, but she is pregnant again. That's
great. I'm happy for her. I really like her. Like she's nothing spectacular,
but
like
this baby Trace.
I enjoy her.
Trace.
And so no, his name is Deuce.
Yeah.
Deuce.
No, Deuce would have to name his kid
Trace. And then Quattro.
Okay. No, they have like there are real names. Actually, I know someone who named their son 5 because he's the 5th.
My husband was like, "Let's name her 7." Get the fuck out!
You guys been watching Stranger Things?
I'll be honest.
No, it's 11.
Yeah, there you
11.
go.
11.
7-11.
It's like from a movie.
Okay, so also Cynthia was there causing trouble, just doing Cynthia. But do you believe that Martell asked for a cash app for Sheree's birthday?
I 100% believe that.
I definitely do.
I 100% believe that. I would be mortified if that was my boyfriend. I'd be like, you couldn't pay for my birthday dinner?
They're not boyfriend. I mean, obviously they're not even together, but like, I don't even think.
Oh, they're not together anymore? See, I don't know anything.
No, they just like see each other, which I think that's all they were doing now. It just got made into like a bigger thing.
Well, yeah, because then, it's something for the show. So.
Show hype.
But still, he should have paid for their dinner. Come on, bro. Be a man.
Yeah.
Or I think make it abundantly clear beforehand.
Or pay for it and then get it from Sheree after.
I would not be sending out fucking Venmo requests.
That's embarrassing.
How many episodes of Atlanta have they done?
Well, they did the mid-season trailer, so...
They are on, let's see, they've done 14. So they should be close to done.
Right.
What, we're hitting a reunion like 17, 18, probably. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's going to be all about Drew.
I mean, it's I'm kind of not into it.
Yeah. Well, these new shows are coming. Let's see. 9/5 is a Tuesday. So Salt Lake City will be on a Tuesday.
Thank God they're giving me something.
Oh, 9/14 is that when Southern Charm comes out? Because that's a Thursday. They don't do shows on Thursday.
No, I think Southern Charm is on. I think they.
It is 9/14.
I'm into it. Now my week is looking up.
My week is looking up.
When is When is Winter House gonna come? That's what I want.
I know. I would like. How have we not gotten that? Because that. Well, the trailer didn't drop, but a sneak peek dropped.
Which is what they did. House. They did that. Maybe they're waiting for Summer House to be over because they do like a sneak peek of Winter House at the end of like they do that.
Probably. Whatever. We'll see. Anywho. Roni.
Still loving it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm into it.
I'm putting myself on blast because I texted you guys and I was like, when did handjobs go out of style asking for a friend?
Well, then we're both busy.
What did I say?
And I see your follow-up.
Did you say they never were in style?
No, I said I don't do them. I'm not 14 and a virgin anymore.
She did say that. Who doesn't love a classic Candy J?
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Absolutely not. No.
What did I say? I said,
said,
well,
I
I like to watch TV and do it at the same time, so at least like we're both happy.
No.
I said, I got old knees.
Oh my god. No, that's because I said it's better than a blowy, and Darcy said I got old knees.
Sorry, Mom.
So they're back, so I'm on trend again. Thank God for that. Upa said,
Would you guys be
a job? I don't want it.
Wait,
What?
I'm like, would you be so mad if somebody didn't know like you had a job? Like Jessel was so mad that Aaron didn't know she was working.
No, not if I was like out on maternity leave and like I didn't announce to everyone that I had gone back to work.
Like you guys have no idea when I'm going back to work. Like, and then if you said something, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm working." You'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Okay.
We don't have a Google Cal, so
yeah,
we should get one.
Oh, I am working. I am working. I am working.
Yeah, that was like a whole weird interaction with Tribeca. Is Tribeca up and coming or already there, babe?
Okay, if you don't know, Tribeca is the most expensive neighborhood in Manhattan to live.
Yes.
It is.
I don't live there, and I know that.
I worked in Tribeca for 13 years. It's there, okay? It's been there for 13 years. I don't work there anymore because of COVID, so thank you, COVID.
Okay, I said this to you guys. I'm just going to say it here. Jessel is the Ramona.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here first.
You know what, though? Ramona's way more entertaining than Jessel.
Oh, agree. Yeah. Jessel is a boring Ramona. Okay. She just says dumb, off-the-wall shit.
She's not supporting women.
She gets super offended.
No, when it was the You're Not Supporting Women, which I, like, spliced into a reel of Ramona saying, you know what, Bethenny? You don't support other women.
And she's, like, standing on the corner.
Could you guys feel my eyes blinking when I was saying that? So we learned more about like businesses. We learned about Sai and her business, which is pretty legit.
Super legit.
She has a payroll.
I respect the hustle. She offers health insurance.
Same.
Good for her. And I really liked.
Fendi sending her shit. I
loved how she said, like, when her intern was like, "Oh, you got all this free stuff," and Sai was like, "None of this is actually free." And it's true.
Yeah, you gotta work, bitch.
It is. I'll tell you. Like,
you want a Maserati?
Work, bitch.
Jenna does the social media for Boujee Bravo Bitches, and it takes so much time. Like, that's why I'm always like, oh, I want to become a content creator, but I don't have the time to sit there and film 45 TikToks a day. Like, it's not. It's a lot of work. It's like a full-time job if you really want to do it. You
have to be consistent too, or you will be out of style. If you don't post, you're done.
You have to be consistently posting, and it's really hard. So, yeah,
it's true. Shout out to content creators.
Yeah,
respect.
It's a lot. Everything is content. It's a lot. Is decorating a Christmas tree an event?
In my house,
when you're Jenna Lyons, everything you do is an event.
Yeah, I do think she could have just said that. Like, I want to spend time with my son. I'm not coming.
So it must be her son doesn't live with her full time, or maybe he's off at boarding school or something. That is like a thing.
Well, where does her ex live in the city, or does he live out of the city?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe that's something I'll research this week because that would be interesting to me.
Did anyone notice at the end that when like it came time to like if you wanted to buy one of Jessel's bags, everyone was like, "I'll donate." Like, no one wants that ugly fucking bag. I'll just donate to the cause.
No.
Next week we're getting
Kiss of
vow
death.
renewal. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no.
Death. I mean, that's why I said it. I saw
so it's not a vow renewal. It's an anniversary party, but they never said vows. So they're gonna say vows. As soon as I heard the word vow, my head exploded. I'm like, what? We're in season 1. You guys don't even appear to be having problems, and we're having a vow renewal.
Bad idea.
Not a good idea.
Bad
idea.
It looks like it's a little drama filled too. Bryn is inappropriate, which I love. And
oh yeah, and aren't they all arguing and they come over
and
get
someone yells
at
at them. Yeah, looks
you're
like it's
arguing at an event. Yes, they're filming a TV show.
Yeah,
that lady wanted her 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm still loving it. So the temperature on Roni, I think, all good in the hood. What do you guys think?
I'm into it. You know,
I really love it, but like they've been coming out with the numbers for viewing, and like it hasn't seemed great.
I think people are like more into
boycotting.
Yeah, they wanted the real. That's what I've heard on like TikTok and stuff. Like they want the OG Roni. They're not gonna watch the new Roni, but they should give it a chance. It's good.
True fans go where Bravo leads you.
Yeah,
As the great Abby Lee Miller once said.
Don't protest too much.
No press is good and bad, and all of the above press.
Oh my god.
I'm wondering, Darce, when is Jenna Lyons going to replace LVP as your all-time favorite?
I mean, she needs at least 2 more seasons.
She needs another season.
You throw a pair of a pair of glasses on Lisa, and she's untouchable in my book.
The end. You love glasses.
Yes.
You are so about glasses representation.
I just love them.
A true minority population. Except I'm the only one right now not wearing glasses, so I guess I am the minority population.
So you're on trend with the hand jobs, off trend with the glasses.
I'm. You asked my husband, babe. I'm spot on trend with the hand jobs. Every time he's like, "Whoa, did you learn a new technique?"
I'm dead. I'm dead. I am
dear
blushing.
Mom. Don't listen to
Forgive me for my sins.
Good Lord.
Dead.
It's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist.
Did you have a shake weight?
Do
you remember the shake weight?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I learned along the way, you know? Just gotta really stay in tune. Some people are just better than others at the old classics.
Vintage.
I'll let you take that trophy.
I'll do anything to keep Bravo on while I'm doing something intimate with my husband.
I will let you take that trophy.
A true multitasker.
Let's talk about some other sexually charged women on Crappie Lake.
Oh my god.
So the last episode is coming up next week. It's the finale, the Benton Follies.
I hope they do more.
I can't wait. I
know. I hope they do more. And I've heard some things like, oh, wouldn't you want I think I said it last week, like Luann posted, would you want Ramona on it? Like, no. I don't want it any different than it is. I want it exactly the same. I want it back in Benton. I don't want anything to change.
I mean, if they go to a different town, I would be okay with a different town. But I don't want Ramona. I think Sonja and Luann are perfect casting.
Their dynamic is strong.
They're good together.
Yeah.
And go to a new town. You'll have a bigger budget because it'll be a season 2. You can do more things. Put on a Follies.
It's so funny. I mean, I can't.
Fix
and then
up a
Paula
mall.
Abdul showed up. I mean,
what was that?
Amazing.
What even was that? Okay, the leaf blower music video that started in the beginning, I was dying.
I can't wait for my husband to do the lawn this weekend, and I can go out there and make my sons blow me and videotape me.
I am dying. That's a TikTok.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Can we put that side by side?
I was just going to say, we can do a side by side.
Who do you want to be side by side with? Luann, Sonja, or the other lady from Benton?
I loved the other lady.
I might be the other lady. Yeah, put me right in the middle because I'm doing it.
Did you guys know what Luann's favorite store is?
I do now.
Walmart.
I got this at my new favorite store, Walmart. She didn't she just slipped it in. She was being. It wasn't meant to be funny.
She never had a TV tray before. She's like,
and then when
you
you're
just
done,
put my food here, it just folds right
the
up.
The dining room goes away.
I got this at my new favorite store, Walmart. Yeah, Walmart is a fantastic store. I love a good Walmart trip. I'll be honest.
I don't.
I like Target.
But
I actually don't go to Walmart because it's 25 minutes away, and Target is 5 minutes away. But I will be going to Walmart soon.
I don't think Boca has supplies. A Walmart, if I'm being honest. But if it does, I've never seen it. And the Walmart, when I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, it's not a Walmart you want to go to. It's scary. Hell to the no.
It's a little bit of a drive, but I'm gonna go because I need to get school supplies. So.
Oh, that's what. Oh my God! When I was little, that's where you had to go. There was nowhere else to go but Walmart for school supplies.
Yeah.
They had the biggest school supply section on earth. Do they still have that?
They do. They have a big, but it's I always go last minute, so it's already tore up by the time I get there.
You know what else is great about Walmart? They're always rolling back prices.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, my kids go through backpacks. I have to buy my son 3 backpacks last year, so I am going to Walmart to get
they do
backpacks. They drag them outside. Yeah, they're just boys. They're gross. So yeah, I'm going to fucking Walmart. Thank you.
Okay, back to the suites. They didn't look any different.
They changed the bedding.
They had a new comforter.
Sonja put a picture of a chicken over one of the beds.
I know. Then she said, "Gotta pick up this lettuce. Don't want ants."
I feel like they didn't show the bathroom because I feel like they might have done they changed the vanity in the bathroom.
It was covered in cosmetics. You couldn't see
It was
it.
a walk-in closet. I'm like, nothing's different about this closet. You didn't like make it bigger.
We didn't get to say goodbye to Mike. He was gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I do love? Craig. Craig is the third amiga.
I love, what's the guy that owns the motel? Akash?
Oh, I don't know his name. Yeah.
Did I make that up? Is that his name? I don't
know. We'll go with it.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. But I do. I like him.
I love he just dragged Sonja out from under the bed.
Akash, I was right. Akash Patel. Thank you. And then they had Christmas in July.
Dying.
So fun for the kids. So fun. What did he call them? Hookers? They look like a bunch of hookers.
Yep.
Not wrong.
I spliced that too on our Instagram.
Sonja was like, I'm wearing panties. And then later she's like, everybody saw my thong. And I was like, so you're not really, like, you didn't do too much extra.
Wait. This was such a quick shot, but like the foam, like just detonating her was so funny.
Oh yeah, and they're like, "We've lost Sonja. We lost Sonja. Sonjarita."
So funny. It was fun. It was good. I'm gonna miss it. I'm excited for the Follies next week. There was Folly practice. Wait. Craig got in on Folly practice with Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then them on the side, like doing the dance moves, like Kris Jenner in the Thank You Next video, dying. I mean, Mean Girls. I know it's originally Mean Girls, but it was so funny.
So good.
Funny to me. It was good. I'm going to miss that, but it will be nice to just have, like, you know,
a breather.
One last show on a Sunday. Like, you're killing us, Bravo. You're killing us.
Sunday, Monday are just, it's all the content.
Why. What was it? Something supposed to happen that didn't happen? Like, why are they slamming us like this? Like, what was supposed to happen on Tuesday? You just don't have a Tuesday anymore?
Maybe
Tuesday's
because
gone?
it's the summer. Maybe it's the summer and they are, you know, they know people are out and about in the summer.
But summer's supposed to be fun. And this is...
Summer should be fun.
Andy,
and this
not fun.
Not fun.
It's not... It's fun. Like, I enjoy it. But then it almost feels like a job. Like, pulling the content. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways. Moving over to Monday, where we get a freaking double episode jammed down our throats like a giant dick.
Jenna, come on.
I had one drink and I'm out of control.
Have another.
Well, it was a porn star charter, so I feel like that was on brand.
Yeah, it tracks.
That's what I was going for. Highly sexualized charter, Amanda said in our group chat.
This is a highly sexualized below deck. I'm like,
it was, and it felt weird juxtaposed to last week's episode.
Yes,
I think it was called Great Sexpectations, which I'm like, after the episode of No Consent, we're gonna have great sexpectations.
Like it
wrong move.
Felt very disjointed.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I'm trying to get in the minds of like the Bravo exec that like lined this up, and I'm like, maybe they did it so that they wanted to let the viewers know, like, we still think sex is cool. We only think sex is cool if you're consenting to it, like porn stars do. Maybe it missed the mark for me, but I thought that they were like the best charter.
They were amazing,
in my opinion.
Yeah,
they were so great. And I've looked at some of their Instagrams, and they have a lot of followers.
Yeah. The sex industry is fucking booming.
Yeah. Dying when they were, like, filming them in their cabins, like, doing their live streams, and then cutting over to, like, Captain Jason and Aisha doing whipped cream shots.
Yeah.
Making the same noises. Dying. So funny.
I think Captain Jason and Aisha got a little something going on. I know she has a boyfriend, but like I don't know.
I think they should just get together.
I think they would be so cute together.
Him.
Exactly.
Every day.
Very intimate.
Yeah. It's cute.
Okay, so last episode I said she walked into his room and he was like laying in his bed. I mean, I know he called her in there, they were talking, but I was just like, well, that's like very comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see Kate walking
for
in
one
with Captain
season
Lee.
To be that close.
Yeah, I don't see Kate walking in and Captain Lee in
definitely
bed.
Captain Jason and Captain Lee are not the same.
No.
I mean, I think Captain Lee is like way more like just fun, free flowing. Like a lot of shit goes down on that boat that he doesn't get that mad about, where like Captain Sandy, Captain Lee would lose their minds.
Yeah.
Also, he's like younger. Like Captain Lee's like a granddaddy.
I love you, Captain Lee.
I stole that term because I was watching The Bachelorette, and the final rose was this week, and they introduced the Golden Bachelor. Okay, I know this is not a Bachelor podcast. Sorry, but the Golden Bachelor is like in his 70s, and he's going to be the Bachelor, and they called him a granddaddy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. They do have something going on there. Their banter is a little too friendly.
Okay.
So we have João came back. João, what are your thoughts?
I'm happy.
I'm gonna wait and I'm waiting and seeing
just to hear Culver talk about him. That did it for me. That fucking did it for me.
See this galley? This is my territory. Okay,
João.
When Harry kept trying to say his name,
new guy, what are you doing? That's when Darcy said that Culver reminds her of my husband. That is the part I showed him that clip, and he was like, "Oh, that is me." I'm like, I can picture you saying, "New guy, what are you doing?"
Like it's the cadence, it's like the hands, it's all of it. It's amazing.
I like it.
The six pack.
I like when Harry was going, João, 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 João,
João.
Harry making booby motions with his hands was like a little too much for me.
That's a little too much for you?
No, it was just... Okay. Not today.
On Monday it was.
It was just like, he's just so sweet. Like, don't make those little booby motions with your hands.
I was
you little virgin.
dying when they had the guests on their shoulders and they're playing chicken in the water lake.
He had a man on his back.
Wait,
I was
first
dying.
Untied his G-string.
Because like I think he had a one piece on to start.
Yeah.
A man one piece, which I think is very up and coming. Just saying.
You live in Boca.
I didn't even realize that it was a guy on his back until he goes, his dick's hitting my head, but I have the best view in town.
Well, they changed their outfits so many times because they were filming content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
You don't go on a yacht to not film content.
Make use of it.
If you're in the live stream industry.
Yeah.
We got the new Stu Jaimee. She seems, I don't know.
I don't have enough.
The jury's still out. I don't have an opinion yet.
Yeah.
She's really pretty. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice that she offered to give her tip back because she hadn't been there.
That was nice. That was nice. Also, something that Captain Lee never would have let her do. But Captain Jason was like, make your own decision.
Captain Lee would have been like, absolutely not. No.
Everything's just not that serious. I think as long as you're abiding maritime law, you can have fun. Malia.
Fucking...
Amanda's face right now as soon as I said maritime law.
Like, I'm not looking forward to Malia on Winter House. I'll say that. Thank you.
I know. Well, maybe have an open mind.
No. My mind is fucking closed. It's closed. It's fucking closed.
In the great words of Matthew Lee Miller, my mind's fucking closed.
Maybe she's different on land.
Just like the Little Mermaid. She'll lose her voice.
I don't like her either.
If she did, it would be great.
I bet Amanda loves her after.
You're
calling it now. Calling it now.
She'll never admit it.
She loves her. Loves her.
No chance. No fucking chance. I hate Malia. You know, I look at her Instagram sometime and I'm like, God, you're fucking annoying. That's all.
Okay. I'm on one today. I'm just saying. Back to the episode. It ended with what I like to call Love Me Tender, where Culver swung the tender into Captain Jason and he went flying.
Yo,
that was embarrassing.
That's dangerous.
He didn't even look like he was like, I would be fucking shitting my pants. I would be so stressed out. I'd be like, no. I had somebody else do it. I don't know what's happening.
He looked like he was playing
just
Pac-Man.
Like,
he was like,
whatever.
Like,
he had not a care in the world.
It was bad. So the charter guests leave. Yay. Big tip. Great. Loves it. And then they go out and Aisha, who is clearly very triggered by João still. And honestly, those flashbacks were gross. I just remembered how gross he is after the way he spoke to about her and to Hannah. But anyways, she's still very triggered and she thinks Zarina is flirting with him.
Yeah.
Which I couldn't really tell what Zarina was doing.
Okay, so my TV is small in my bedroom, so I can't see.
Where's this going?
Bear with me. So all I know is that her friend, he like fucked over her friend, and then she's like texting her friend, but I have no idea what the text messages said. So if somebody could read them to me or tell me what they said, because then it was like
she was like fucking Joao's here. Do you want me to punch him in the face? And the friend was like, no, just like get on his good side and like, you know, just deal with
Ride it out.
basically.
Okay, so and then she was like making toast with him. Like, I would not be toasting to your exes. Okay?
It was
I'd
weird.
Like,
it felt very comfortable.
Yeah, I would be an asshole.
Yeah,
So.
I didn't think she was flirting. I just felt like she isn't someone who can handle like someone not liking her or having like confrontation maybe. So she just was like, I'm gonna do the opposite of that.
Well, let's see what happens because Jaimee made out with Culver. So
yeah, that was the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, her and Culver are like not a thing. So I guess it's fine. The only thing is like they did make it a point to say like Culver's Serena's. And then she like kind of did it anyways, but she was.
And they
there for,
kissed.
Like, 5 minutes.
I mean, it was like pecks, but they've kissed a couple of times. So
yeah, she definitely doesn't own the rights to him.
No,
his dick, and also
she does own his stomach though, because she feeds that boy all.
But she could still be upset about it and be like hurt, you know. Like,
yeah, she could be upset about it, and she was. She walked off, but I don't know that the new girl owed her any like girl.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, so. We'll see what happens. We're probably 52 episodes in because they play 2 a week. So the season's probably over. But
reunion next week.
Yeah. Did you guys watch Couch Talk?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. What do you think?
It was awkward and I like...
Right? Awkward is how I described it.
So this is what I think they should have done. Bravo should have pitched this.
If you're listening, Bravo.
Listen up, bitches. They should have...
Whoa, Darcy. She doesn't talk like that.
They should have pitched it as like a Captain Lee and Kate like training academy for Below Deck. Like Kate trains the stews, Captain Lee works with the deckhands, and like make it like the challenge style. Like compete for it. Give somebody a slot on Below Deck.
I mean, but this is like a super easy show for them to film. Almost no overhead. You know, what do they got? One camera there.
But it's not what I want.
Right. And it's in Kate's house, and Captain Lee lives down the street.
Exactly. Again, they probably have the littlest budget.
No, and it's literally just chat room. I think what they thought was like, well, Kate did chat room forever. We'll just make a chat room style show because we know she can do that. But Captain Lee couldn't really keep up. It was kind of awkward. Mm-hmm. I hope that it was just like first episode weirdness and it gets better.
I didn't love all the emojis and stickers they used on the screen to like explain stuff.
Yeah. It was a lot of, they just like kind of recapped stuff. Captain Jason made an appearance, which I'm always down for that.
Yeah.
Captain Lee stated his ultimate guys trip would be Captain Jason, Carl, and Jax. What a crowd.
I love that he's friends with Jax. If Captain Lee likes Jax, I like Jax.
So yeah, he basically, I guess they had like a Twitter beef, but Captain Lee's like, not really. I just told him what I thought.
I love Captain Lee.
Friends.
I do too. Friends. He's super nice too. We met him twice at BravoCon.
And his wife is so nice too.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him out a few times too because I used to live down the street, so he likes to frequent a restaurant called Eddie V's. I've seen him there. Yeah, it was. Oh, I will say though, Captain Lee knowing about Kim and Croy was hysterical.
Like,
he knew nothing about anything except that.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Funny.
And when she brought up like the OC and she was like, do you know Vicky? And he was like, yeah. And he goes, what do you think of her? And he goes, I try not to.
That's going to be my new saying.
How much do you want to bet that's a squash the beef at Bravo?
Oh, I love that.
I bet that's a squash the beef. I mean, I'll keep watching. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, what else do I have going on? But again, it's like, okay, you give us 2 Below Decks in a row and then you're going to shove another 20-minute show down our throat. Like, is this the new thing? Because I'm not into that.
Not.
This is not prime. Like, this is not like ABC. These aren't sitcoms.
I wonder if they're just banking on people streaming it. Like if more people stream than watch.
I mean, I don't watch it live. It's way past my bedtime. But yeah, I don't know. Those were our shows of the week. Do you guys have anything else to say about any of the aforementioned shows?
No.
I want to do a little BravoCon corner because we are getting closer. We're fast approaching. We're like, what, less than 3 months out? So, big deal. First I wanted to give a little shout out to a couple of accounts. Follow them if you don't. Bravo with Me and Betha Bravo. They're throwing a little BravoCon kickoff dinner at Vanderpump Cocktail Garden, and we're going.
So excited.
Oh
and it was
my
really
God.
nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so nice of them to put it on. I'm excited to meet like other, like content creators in the Bravo sphere. It's gonna be really fun. So a little intimate affair at the VPG.
Love that.
So
Love
excited.
that.
Yeah. So shout out to them. Follow them if you don't. They have really funny stuff that they post too. And they post a lot of good content. And then Bravo all week has been posting like what Bravo Lebs are going to be attending BravoCon so far, which like we know that you'll get the whole list at some point. They posted on the website, but I kind of like how they're doing it. They're announcing like 10 a day, which is fun. So far we have DJ James Kennedy, Tamra Judge, Kyle Richards, Candace Dillard Bassett, Meredith Marks, Craig Conover, Teresa Giudice, Countess Luann, Sheree Whitfield, Dr. Nicole Martin, Erin, I don't know how you say her last name,
Licky?
Litchi?
From Roni, Margaret Josephs, Marla Hampton, Sutton Strack, Dorinda Medley, Taylor Armstrong, LVP, Captain Lee, Vicky Gumbelson, Karen Huger, Uba, Kyle Cook, Erica Jane, Sonia Morgan, Kenya, Kelly Bensimone, Ariana, Dolores, Shannon Bedore, and Miss Pat also.
Oh, I met Miss Pat. I love her.
I know. Remember? Okay, so we met Miss Pat at a Bravopalooza, Amanda and I, and she literally so everyone had like a place they were supposed to stand, and the Salt Lake City girls, since it was like just like airing, they were like the highlight of the show.
They got like the backdrop with the light.
Yeah, they got a backdrop with lighting, and we wanted to take a picture with her, and she pushed them out of their backdrop and lighting to take a picture because it was
like,
better
this light
lighting.
is terrible. She's like, this lighting is terrible. We need to go over there. And she was like standing there, and like the Salt Lake City girls were like, okay, like, and then they ended up moving. It was great. It was like awesome.
It was so
Miss Pat
funny.
don't give a fuck. She
Miss
don't
Pat
give
was
a
the
fuck.
best. In our Bravopalooza, who else do we have? So we had Shep. We've talked about it a little, but we had Shep. We had Miss Pat. We had.
I think Captain Lee was in there for a little bit. It was like right
he
after
was.
his back
and Kate
surgery.
Chastain.
Kate Chastain.
She was
Meredith,
in there too.
or not Meredith. What's Madison?
Yep, Madison was there.
It was
Taylor.
It was Lisa Barlow and her husband.
Yep. And
Whitney and her
husband. Margaret Josephs, her mom.
Yep.
And what's her name? The assistant friend?
Yeah.
I forget her name.
I don't remember.
The blonde
her.
one,
Yeah.
With the kid that lives with them.
Okay.
And
Nino.
Yeah, the kid's Nino.
Yeah, but I don't remember
her name. I really like her.
Alexis?
I literally was like, she should be a house.
Alexis or something.
She should be a housewife. Lexi.
Okay, so Shep.
Yeah.
Taylor. Oh, you said Taylor. Okay. I think that's it.
I'm trying to think who else. No, Frankie Catania Jr.
Yeah.
He was there. Oh, from Dubai. Caroline Stanberry and Sergio were in there for like 1 second and then they left.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. It was a good time. We got to like some we just like took a picture with because they weren't really invested, and some we like got to chat with for a while, which was good.
It was a good time. Bravopalooza. If you guys could buy a Bravopalooza, I highly, highly recommend it.
So. We have 3. Oh my god. I made Lisa Barlow say hi, baby gorgeous for Joey.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that he's never watched it, but I would call him baby gorgeous. I don't know. It must have aired around the time we went on our honeymoon, and every day I was like, hi, baby gorgeous, and it became like our thing. So when I sent it to him, he was like, what? Why is she saying that? I'm like, it's her saying, like, that's where it comes from.
I love that.
It was fun. It was a good time. So we'll keep you posted on BravoCon Corner on who's attending and all the happenings that are going on, and hope to see you in VIT.
Where's that?
Hope to see you in VIP, babes. VIT is very important, titties.
Titty City.
That's a blast from the past. That's for our old school listeners.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I'm Liddy Titty today. Anyone else have anything they want to talk about?
I think we need to wrap it up. We are flying off the rails.
I think if I say anything else, you guys are going to get a new co-host. So. If you like what you heard here, you can follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts so you know when we're announcing our latest show. As we said, we have moved to Friday, can catch us on Fridays. Follow us on social. We post a lot of great memes, polls, reels, all the above. We love to engage with our followers. On Instagram and TikTok, we are at Boujee Bravo Bitches, and Threads. On Twitter, we are at Boujee Bravo Bees, and we also have a Facebook group.
That's it, bitch.